The action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Bernardo Silva. Donnarumma. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pablo Fornals. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vardiol. Rodri. Bartra cuts it out. Nathan. Riquelme. And it's Bartra. Bartra. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Not the most accurate pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bartra. Mark Roca. He shifted it to the flank. Nicely intercepted. Cherki. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Kovacic. Almost an hour gone. Mark Roca. And still we await the first breakthrough. Ruben Dias. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now he's off and running, and he's managed to get free. Anthony. Anthony tries a cross. And they're back on the ball again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Riquelme. Nathan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice-looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. And that was nowhere near his best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
No, he's tried one! Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Kovacic. Bartra. Nathan. Cherki. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the first goal of the game.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick.
but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Kovacic.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. Bergwijn! Goal! Al-Ittihad! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Al-Ittihad breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Succumbs to the pressure. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Al-Ittihad leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's not got that quite right. And that's going to be a goal kick. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. It's a really well-measured ball. Fabinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low. Aouar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fabinho. Aouar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's picked his way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Plays it across. Danger averted for now. Benzema. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Conte. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose here. Plays it in, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bergwijn. Lovely feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tiabi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Driving forward. Bergwijn looking to add to his... And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Al Ittihad have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Al Ittihad,
and it's been given away. Bergwijn. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has sent him sprawling. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lobbed in behind, and he was alert to it. Aouar for Benzema. Al Ittihad are still that goal to the good. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's ambitious. Terrific effort, just off target.
well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And he's had it nicked away. Tiabi. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Benzema, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was
80,314. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Conte. Diaby. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Conte. Well, they could break here. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. No, it's not getting there. That's really well cleared. Nicely weighted ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
That's a good run down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Diaby. There will be a throw-in. Diaby. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! That has not gone well. Now it's Bergwijn. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1
He's
minute
been shifted off it. The final seconds now.
There's the shot!
Fabinho. And that will be it. Al-Ittihad have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bergwijn picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim.